If you're a man who was raised in the 90s and you want the women in your life to be safe, start by believing and caring that they're not. The bottom line is the women in our lives, many of them have experienced a range of traumas, big and small, that most of us men cannot relate to, that have to do with how precarious their safety is in the world. And the reason that the women in our life have not been safe is because you and I either, one, don't believe them, or two, don't think it has anything to do with us. And I think there's a few things going on. First, we were trained that to be a man was to identify as far away from femininity as possible. I am nothing like a woman. I am a man. I am the opposite of anything that has to do with a woman. I would call that misogyny on the one hand, right? But the other issue is when I identify in that way, it means that I am going to be resistant to looking closely at the experiences of women. I'm not going to care or understand the experiences of women because I've defined my identity in opposition to it. If I don't care, if I don't value it, if I've got an unconscious resistance towards women and their experiences, then yeah, the truth is I'm probably not going to believe them. I'm probably going to minimize it. I'm probably going to make comments on the internet saying things like, oh, men experience just as much risk, right? My whole worldview is going to just naturally minimize the importance of what women are going through. But the other part I think that's going on for so many of us as men is that if we believed the women in our life and sat with the truth of what they face from men in our community, we would feel so scared and so sad. And I think in our desire not to be scared and not to be sad, we just try not to believe it. We try not to focus on it. Or when it comes up, we try to fix it. We'll just tell him this. We'll just stop going there. We'll just stop doing this. We try to act like she has control over it because we desperately want to believe that it's something that can be changed because we are so scared of how real the problem is. So if you want to do two things to start changing women's experience of safety and risk in this community tomorrow, here it is. Start believing the women in your life about the range of things that they have to negotiate every day to stay physically and emotionally safe in this world. And two, let those feelings in. I feel sad about how unsafe this world is for my wife and my daughter and my friends and all of the women in this community. I feel scared. I feel hurt. It matters to me. I can promise you, if every man in your community could wake up tomorrow and let those feelings in, it would radically transform the environment of risk and safety for women in our community. If you know a man who needs to watch this video, share it with him. Let me know in the comments about your experience of this. And if you found this helpful, hit follow for more.